I'm actually fiddling with this. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, but thanks a lot. Matt Geiger. Round of applause for Matt Geiger. But distinguished guests, community leaders, industry partners if you're here, family members and friends, elected officials here in the front row, retired senior leaders, general officers, leadership of AFMC, really welcome. Welcome to this really special event. It's both humbling and inspiring to stand here today at this moment of sacred tradition, and this sacred tradition is a change of command ceremony, where leadership passes but purpose endures. To our ceremony planning team, General Hurry really already covered this, but it's worth saying again. We have just concluded just a very turbulent period across our nation with the government shutdown, and it impacted our entire Air Force, and particularly the heart and soul of our Air Force, and those are our civilian patriots. To our protocol experts, public affairs professionals, logistics and facility staff, all across the board, we found a way to make today happen because it was so important to make this event, particularly the change of command to assure continuity of operations, happen because it's who we are and it's what we do. From Sergeant Orr singing the national anthem today, second time today that he's belted out the national anthem, that deserves a round of applause. My good friend and colleague, Chaplain Peck, he delivered the invocation today, but I really want to say that Chaplain Peck serves our entire population here on Tinker Air Force Base, and that's just not the Air Force Sustainment Center, it's the whole assortment of mission partners. But he also is a chaplain to the individual, and I can say personally, his reach out and his connection with me as our wing chaplain when he didn't have to, particularly as I was going through some very difficult times over the course of this year. So meaningful. Leaders need support too, and Chaplain Peck demonstrated that in spades. So Chaplain Peck, from me to you, thank you so much for your leadership, and thank you so much for your spiritual guidance and spiritual support. Very meticulous preparation that's gone on today, and I can't say enough about all the planning that went into this, but it defines what AFSC is. To the airmen and civilians working right now on the flight line, in the hangars, on the shop floor, at the entry control points across our installations, providing medical care, managing a global supply chain, programming our software labs, all of the work that goes on, even through a government shutdown, thank you so much. Before I do begin, I do want to recognize a few very special people whose presence today makes this occasion even more meaningful. I really want to acknowledge the remarkable lineage of commanders who've led this enterprise before me. First, to Lieutenant General Bruce Litchfield, who basically humbled us all and humbled my family in particular by officiating over my retirement ceremony this morning. Lieutenant General, the late Gene Kirkland, a past leader of the Air Force Sustainment Center. Lieutenant General Tom Miller, thank you for your leadership. And this Veterans Day week, thank you for building, growing, sustaining this national treasure of a military organization. And that includes Major General Lee Levy as well. You built the foundation of what the Air Force Sustainment Center is truly today. It's a global powerhouse of readiness, innovation, and high-performing teamwork. Each of you shaped this organization through vision, courage, and deep respect for the people who make it run. General Litchfield, as General Hurry said earlier, you created the AFSC leadership model that continues to guide us after more than a decade. General Levy actually instilled in this command the strategic reach, posturing us for global impact. And my good friend, the late, great Gene Kirkland, my mentor and friend, who I know is looking down on us today, sir, you forged the soul of AFSC with compassion and humanity, preserving this vital mission through a global pandemic. And General Miller, my good friend, you championed digital transformation and drove integration across the product support enterprise. And now, Lieutenant General Hammerstedt, you return to this command as the most qualified ever to assume this position, ready to lead us into the future. Gentlemen, past AFSC commanders, and ma'am, your collective legacy is extraordinary, and it's been my honor to build on the path that you forged. Again, I also want to celebrate and recognize the constellation of general officers retired and active duty who are here today. Your presence speaks volumes about the significance of AFSC and to its effect on the mission of our United States Air Force. Thank you for the leadership you provide every day, for your mentorship, your partnership, and your unwavering belief in the sustainment mission. It's an honor to support you and to serve among such an extraordinary group of professionals. To our distinguished visitors who traveled very far to be here today, quite the interesting week to engage in the nation's air transportation system.